Hey, Follow Boss community. Today we're going to be demoing the new version of our embedded app. This one allows customizable web forms to be embedded into Follow Boss. In this video, we're going to demo some of the new features on our appointment form. So, up until recently, our system embedded web forms into custom fields. So you would access the appointment form from over here. But the new version gives additional capabilities. So now the form can be accessed from over in the embedded app. So just click on the plus. Now we have our different form options. So today we'll go over the appointment form. We also have a transaction form which covers agreement signed, pending, and closed. And then we have a disposition form that gets filled out to say what happened on the appointment. And that will appear after we submit the appointment form. So click here, and we'll go through and fill it out. So appointment set by, so we can do ISA, OSA, or admin. So we'll do ISA. And select your ISA. Lead type with buyer, seller, and buyer-seller. So these control additional sections. So there's a buyer section with buyer-related questions, seller section with seller-related questions, and you can customize these sections with whatever questions or fields you want. So for now, we'll just do buyer, last name, appointment date, time, appointment type. So the appointment type is going to map to Follow Boss's appointment. There's a type field that this will populate. So we're going to do a buyer consultation. Appointment location. So when it's like office, so we'll store the office address in our system, so it'll automatically populate to the Follow Boss appointment, so you don't need to write all that out. And then we have the description. So the description is going to be sent to the client. We put the field here, but we can also store templates within our system. So we can do a template for any lead type and appointment location combination. And based on what's selected in these two fields, we'll automatically apply the template that's stored in our system, so your agents don't have to write out all that info. So we'll go ahead and leave that blank since we'll use a template. Search price low. So anything that has an asterisk is required. If it doesn't have an asterisk, we can skip it, but I'm going to fill out some of this other stuff. So if there's an inquiry address, they're looking for a specific property. That's what this is for. And then assigned outside sales agent is the agent that's going to be going on the appointment. So the ISA is who's setting the appointment, typically who's filling the form out, and OSA is outside sales agent who's going to go on the appointment. And we have our disk profile of what the client was, and then we're going to submit. So now in Follow Boss, a bunch of stuff is going to get triggered. So we get a note with the data we entered into the form. We can populate the background with the data entered in the form as well. We are going to get a deal, and the ISA is going to be added as a collaborator. And then we're going to have our appointment. So appointment type got populated. Here's the description template that we added. Here's the office address that we stored, so saves agents significant amount of time not having to write all this stuff out. We can also trigger automation for pretty much anything in Follow Boss. So we can update the contact stage. We can apply tags. We can apply tags based off what is selected in the appointment form. So buyer appointments, we can put a buyer tag or buyer appointment tag. Seller appointments, we could do a seller appointment tag. We can trigger action plans, we can pause action plans, we can create tasks. Pretty much anything that you would want to have happen when an appointment is set, we can consolidate all of that to the form, so the agent only has to focus on filling out the form and everything else just happens. Now the next step is the really exciting part. That's our disposition form. That says what happened on the appointment, and that will be the focus of our next video, so stay tuned.